fight, we're gonna talk about the Shakur Stevenson hate on Devin Haney subliminal he threw the other day. I gotta see if I can find it. Twitter shouldn't be tweeting. But at first, Edgar Berlanga is out here celebrating his loss to Canelo Alvarez. No cap. He in Puerto Rico with a police escort celebrating his loss. And I tell you, buddy, I'm not gonna play the music. But I tell you, Bucko, this generation is lost. I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel? Oh man. They is cooked. He in Puerto Rico celebrating his loss with a police escort. All his chains on. You would think he would have won. You think Dog would have won. You think Dog, come on, y'all think Dog would have won. You think he upset Canelo? He got around police escorts and whatever them escorts, the biker escorts, and he living life after he lost to Canelo. And Paulie said he looked a little bit too happy to lose because he didn't think he was going to make it to the final bell, Playboy. He did. This is the generation we live in. This is why we don't turn around and give people kids participation trophies. This is why participation trophies are frowned upon. This is what you get when you give your kid a participation trophy becoming last place in the league. This is what you get. This is what you get is when you give your kid a participation trophy becoming last place and going winless in a baseball league. They come with a loser mindset. He ain't even mad. He wasn't even supposed to be here. He wasn't even supposed to be in position to get that fight. And for Canelo not to get him out there under 6 rounds, really it should have been 4 or less. But you know what? I'd be nice to say 6 rounds. That just lets you know, man, he ain't the fighter he used to be, bro. He's lazy. He's lazy. He's lazy. This dude out here started with straight shots and pin pop bottles. Now, the word in the street is also that he has one last fight. He has an optional fight with Matchroom. So his next fight ain't got to be with Matchroom. Come on. His next fight ain't got to be with Matchroom. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's keep it real. Come on. And then he out here calling out heavyweight. He looking for money. He probably ready to get out the game. Come on. He ready to get out the game. So I ain't mad at him. Boxing is tough. Boxing is tough. Boxing is a tough sport. So, boxing is a real tough sport. So, but Berlanga, shout out to Berlanga. He living life. He enjoying his loss. I'm pretty sure he got played handsomely. But talking about going up and fighting, he looking for the biggest financial fight. And unfortunately for him, it really ain't no huge financial fight around them parts. Canelo is the end all be all. Like, better be Evan Beaver ain't gonna bring you a bunch of money. Maybe you fight Benavidez. They ain't the biggest lucrative fight, but now that you fought Canelo, it might be well-planned fight. And, that's a solid fight, but it ain't no monster paydays. But you don't think you believe him going up to heavyweight? Well, I was 210 on fight night. Man, being 210 on fight night and getting in the ring with an actual heavyweight that just weighed in right at on round 250, he's just looking for a payday, bro. When you get that type of money Berlanga got, it's going to be hard for them to get Berlanga back in the ring. Mark my words. It's going to be hard. When that money get funny, then you're going to hear Berlanga getting back in the ring. You may not see Berlanga for another year or two. Mark my words, y'all might not see Berlanga for another year or two. And then he not binded to fight with Top Rank or Matchroom next fight. So pretty much he might get Matchroom to give him a little easy fight. So they ain't gonna throw him in there with no Pacheco or no Mbili, or they're not about to throw him in there with anybody that's semi-dangerous. He gonna fight another top 15 or slightly outside the top 15 guy, and he gonna be out there looking for money fights. And I don't think that's gonna be Plant. I don't think that's gonna be Benavidez. I don't think anybody at 160. I don't think, maybe he can entice Terrence Crawford to fight him. I doubt that. So that's why he's talking about Anthony Joshua, because guess what? That's the nearest biggest fight, unless he, talk about fighting Jamal Charlo. But then again, he don't got no stock right now. So, for Berlanga, what I'm saying, really ain't got that many options. Don't be surprised if you don't see him in the ring for a while. He look a little bit too happy to lose. But look here. Let's switch lane. Hit the blunt twice. Switch lanes, right? Shout out to Fight News. He hit me up on this one. He says, I guess talking about Greg Hackett telling the truth. I never had a program. I never had a father jumping in the camera controlling my career. It's no disrespect to the ones that do that. At the end of the day, what, man, just stop saying stupid shit like that. Stop saying, there's no disrespect, or stop saying shit like that. Oh, my mama, stop saying shit like that. Oh, man, I don't mean there's no disrespect to the ones that is disrespect. I hate backhanded compliments, man. That's one thing I don't like about, backhanded compliments. One thing I don't like about backhanded compliments on the real, bro, is that it's disingenuous. You come off as fake as fuck. You come off as fake. You come off as fake as hell. Jealous, fake. These you gotta understand, a lot of these boxers got short man complex. I don't think we talk about it enough. A lot of these fighters got short man complex. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes got short man complex. So they always walk around angry all day, bro. All these dudes got short man complex for the most part. All right. But let's read it in totality. Greg telling the real, I'm guessing telling Greg Hagan, I never had a program. I never had a father jumping the camera controlling my career. It's no disrespect to the ones that do, but I've been doing this ish on my own, no influence, figuring shit out. Since I was 14, 15 years old, I wouldn't have it no other way. Like, it's not a flex to do something on your own. And as much you be around Crawford and Andre Ward and Jay Prince, you had no influence. These niggas be thinking that shit sound cool, but you sound like a goddamn fool. Bars. Y'all be thinking this, I did it on my own, and you didn't do it on your own. Your parents supported you, right? Right, young blood? Your parents supported you. You had a fops. What about your grandfather? What about Jay Prince? So he ain't doing his job. You paying this nigga, he extorting you, and he ain't doing his job. As much as you keep your nose up Crawford ass, as much as you can lean on Andre Ward, as much as you can call Floyd Mayweather for advice and train with him a little bit, you did it on your own. These niggas be lying, bro. Yeah, I did it on my own. I ain't had nobody do nothing. Niggas had two parents. Remember 21 Savage was going around. Yeah, my daddy wasn't there. He was a crackhead. Daddy a whole doctor. Daddy a whole doctor. Daddy a whole doctor. These fake street niggas be lying like a motherfucker, bro. You ain't built like that, bro. You have plenty enough help. You just mad because your daddy ain't come up with a marketing plan. That's your parents' fault. That's your fault for not having a marketing machine behind you. I talked to Bill, and Bill told me he was the one that started Fighters Going on a Breakfast Club. So when you look around and your manager and Jay Prince or your father ain't doing what he supposed to do, nigga, stop being jealous, man. These niggas be hating because they ain't got what Devin got. And we starting to see their true colors. And I told y'all what it was. I grew up around these niggas my whole life like him. My whole life, I grew up around niggas like Tank, Keyshawn. Nigga, go blame y'all fucking mamas and y'all parents for depriving y'all. That's what you can do. Go blame them. Y'all hating on other fighters because they got parents and parents that pour into them. And I love what Amar St. Brown daddy said, who was Mr. Universe. I love what he said. You know what he said? He said there's no such thing as lazy kids, just lazy parents. And a lot of you motherfucking parents was lazy. They didn't do the job. Dropped your ass up to the gym, that's it. A lot of them coaches was buying y'all shoes and gear. Y'all parents wasn't involved because, I don't know why they wasn't involved. Didn't want to stay together and build a strong bond. We all both had money. But this nigga's a bitter, jealous ass nigga like Keyshawn Davis. And that's why they happy. They gonna end up falling out too. I'm telling you that right now. They gonna end up beefing too. It ain't gonna be about them fighting and nothing like that. They gonna end up falling out too. Mark my words. Two bitter ass niggas that trauma bond because they jealous of Devin having a father. That's what happened when hey, remember that when y'all raising y'all kids and shit like that. Remember this would happen when you got an involved father. Yo, I'm ahead. If I'm Devin, I'm ahead of Keyshawn. I'm ahead of Shakur because of my daddy. While they crying and bitching and complaining because they parents didn't do what they were supposed to do for them. While they bitching and complaining and crying and shit, guess what? We prospering over here. I had a head start because I had a pops. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for my pops all the time. I mean, I always see eye to eye, but grateful. Whatever I need, my pops was there. Whether it was basketball, education, whether it was dancing classes, instrument class, both my parents was there. Whatever I needed, I pretty much had. This is just another bitter nigga that need to go sit on Dr. Brian couch. That's all it is. He mad because he wasn't at the Diddy party. D, who's this nigga? Who's this nappy headed nigga? Real talk. These dudes this is huge in the black community. They won't get jealous at a white boy for having his parents. Right? They won't get mad, but they get mad they get mad at a brother for having his. Telling you. I grew up my whole life with bitter niggas like this, bro. And you gotta keep niggas from Shakur Stevenson around you and Keyshawn and Tank. You gotta keep niggas like that from around you. They'll hurt you. Well, I've been doing. You ain't do shit on your own, my nigga. You bought your gear on your own. You trained yourself. These niggas in the black community think that's a badge of honor. I did it on my own. You a damn fool. They think that's just, oh yeah, I did it on my own. I ain't had no help. I did it on my lonely. Like, get out of here. You ain't do it on your own, nigga. And think about it, man. If you turned around and actually came up with a marketing strategy, if your manager did his job, you would be better off. If your manager did his job, bruh, like T.I. say, I'm just doing my job. Don't mind me, shawty. I'm just doing my job. If your manager did his job like he supposed to, like Bill doing this job, instead of, extorting you out of money allegedly and pimping your ass and making you hold an umbrella, begging NBA YoungBoy to get his shit back, you will be in a better position. What Bill doing for his son, that's what Jay Prince be doing for your ass. But you just getting extorted allegedly. That's what it look like for me. That's what it look like to the kid, bro. These niggas always going around, I did it on my own. I ain't had no help. My parents didn't do this. My parents was on crack. Who? And you think that matters to anybody that's a productive citizen? That shit don't matter, my boy. That don't matter. You just look like a bitter, jealous ass nigga at the end of the day. Anybody that's a real ninja or a solid person, you just look like a bitter, jealous baby mama. That's what you look like. You like a bitter, jealous baby mama. Like baby mama. It smell and taste like baby mama tears. That's what the smell look like, baby mama tears. These dudes really be hating on dudes because of how they grew up. Because what their parents didn't give them. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So it is what it is, man. This is it. This is it. This is what you got to deal with. So it don't surprise me. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link inscription to Linktree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick. Check out the Patreon. Won't be disappointed. Check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk. Check out my Free Game 89 channel. All them links in the link tree. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.